found a box beneath the winter blankets. Names and dates written lightly on the back. Everybody looks so certain in the pictures, like the future had already made a map. There was my father younger than I knew him, standing straight but carrying hidden doubt. There was my mother smiling through a season I was far too young to understand about.
Old photos, new eyes, same faces, different lives. Growing older changes what the memory reveals. You begin to see the people underneath the roles they
I thought adults were built without confusion, that they always knew the road before they drove. Now I see they carried fear beside their courage, made a home while learning things they did not know. There were sacrifices hidden from the children, quiet needs postponed without complaint. What I once remembered as an ordinary evening may have taken all the strength they had that day.
Old photos, new eyes, same faces, different lives. Growing older changes what the memory reveals. You begin to see the people underneath the roles they fill.
I placed the photographs back inside the box, but every face remained inside the room. Love can look so simple in a picture, while a lifetime stays invisible behind the view.
Through the hours meant for sleep, turning little imperfections into something wide and deep. Tonight I let the rain continue. I will not complete the scene. Not every unfinished feeling needs to tell me what it means.
keeps turning like it knows the way. Same quiet little circle at the ending of the day. I have nowhere I must hurry, no appointment with the night. I can let the room stay simple, I can leave the future light. The fan keeps turning, the shadows move around. Some pieces only rhythm, soft enough to lose its sound. I used to think that resting was another kind of waste. Now I know a tired mind can ruin everything it tries to chase. So I leave the window open, let the warmer air move through. There is nothing here to conquer, there is nothing here to prove. The fan keeps turning, the shadows move around. Some pieces only rhythm, soft enough to lose its sound. Whether I prepare or not, tonight I can be still and let the world forget the clock.
Disappear with time. Not every voice deserves a place. losing shape and leaving now.
Television sleeping, blue light across the floor. The world outside is moving, but I don't need it anymore. Don't wake the room, keep your voice down low. Some nights are only asking for a softer way to go. Smallest little rhythm feels enough to hold me down. I don't need another message, I don't need another screen. I can let the silence finish every thought that came between. Don't wake the room, keep your voice down low. Some nights are only asking for a softer way to go. The bass moves through the floorboards, the clock forgets its place. Nothing here is urgent, nothing needs to be replaced. Don't wake the room, let the whole night breathe. Some peace only appears when nothing asks you to leave. I hear the floorboards at midnight, someone moving down the hall. Maybe you are looking for water,
Maybe sleep won't come at all. I almost open up the doorway, almost ask if you are fine. But some questions need a softer place, some answers need more time. We don't have to speak in daylight when the whole world wants a name. We can sit here in the darkness without trying to explain.
I heard your footsteps from my room, I knew you heard mine too. Sometimes knowing someone's near is all the heart is asking you to do.
I don't need you to repair me, I don't need advice tonight. Just the sound of someone breathing, just another little light. We don't have to speak in daylight when the whole world wants a name. We can sit here in the darkness without trying to explain. Floorboards moving under us, the
resolved before the morning comes around. Different when every sound is low. Traffic moving under me like water moving slow. People in the windows, blue light on their faces. Everybody waiting in 100 separate places. Slow motion city, let the evening take its time. No one has to reach me, nothing has to cross the line. I was running through the daytime, answering before I knew. Now the streets are almost empty, and I finally hear the truth. Most of what felt urgent never needed all that fear. Most of what I carried was not asking to stay near. Slow motion city, let the evening take its time. Reach me, nothing has to cross the line. Nothing here is asking that I carry every sound.
There's a couch by the window with a mark where I always sit. Fabric holds the shape of me, like it knows I return to it. Cars move under streetlights. Someone laughs across the road. Everybody carries something they don't show when they go home. I don't need the room to change, I just need the noise to fall. Sometimes peace is not a place, it is nothing much at all. A glass of water on the table, keys beside an unpaid bill. None of it feels urgent when the whole apartment's still. I used to call this loneliness, now I know the difference well. Being quiet with yourself is not the same as feeling left. I don't need the room to change, I just need the noise to fall. Sometimes peace is not a place, it is nothing much at all.
I don't need another answer. I can let the night be true. There's a couch by the window, and the city moving slow. For a while I can stay here without somewhere else to go.
Purple hour on the wall, evening fading through the blinds, every shadow getting longer, every thought becoming kind. I have spent the day responding to a world that never waits. Now the room is barely moving, and I do not have to race. Let the purple hours stay, let the colors lose their names. I don't need another reason to be quiet for a change. My phone is face down on the table, no one needs me for a while. There is comfort in not answering, there is freedom in the silence. I can hear the building breathing, water moving through the pipes, someone walking down the hallway, someone turning off a light. Let the purple hours stay, let the whole room slowly fade. I don't need to chase tomorrow before tonight has had its say. I have nothing left to finish, nothing urgent left to prove. I can sit beside the window and let the evening move. Purple hour on the wall, soft enough to disappear. For a moment I can listen without needing to be heard.
Low lights, no questions. Let the room stay slow. I have carried enough noise from the places I had to go. The night is not demanding that I solve another thing. It only holds the silence while the ceiling fan keeps moving. I used to fill the quiet with 100 different sounds, like peace was something dangerous whenever it came around. Now I let the minutes settle, let the breathing find its pace. Not every empty moment needs another voice to take its place. Low lights, no questions, nothing left to prove. The world can keep on turning while I barely have to move. I have plans for tomorrow, but they do not need me now. Tonight Some answers come much later. Some never need a name. Some thoughts lose all their power when you stop feeding them the same. Low lights, no questions. Let the whole night move slow. I have carried enough noise. Now I'm ready to let it go. We live under the same ceiling, pass each other every day. I know the sound of all your footsteps, but not everything you carry on your way. I have seen the kitchen light on long after everybody went to bed. I almost asked what kept you waking, then chose another ordinary word instead.
We should not need a distant city to remember how to talk. We should not wait until a problem makes us notice what the silence slowly cost. I thought you wanted space around you, so I learned to keep my questions small. But sometimes space becomes a habit, and a habit slowly starts to look like walls. I was never asking you to fix me. I was hoping you would sit with what was true.
Sometimes care is not an answer.
It is knowing someone stayed inside the room.
We should not need a distant city to remember how to talk. We should not wait until a problem makes us notice what the silence slowly cost. Tonight the phones can stay unanswered. Let the unfinished dishes wait.
We still live beneath
one ceiling.
There is time to meet each other face to face.
Morning came without an answer, just a lighter shade of blue. The problems did not leave the room, but neither did the strength that carried me through. I used to think a new beginning had to feel completely new, like every doubt would disappear before I knew what I should do.
The morning never makes a promise, it only gives the world another view. Sometimes hope is not an answer, it is choosing what you carry into something new.
I watch the buildings catch the daylight, one window waking at a time. No sudden revelation, just the quiet movement of another life beside mine. There are questions I can live with, there are endings I can leave without a name. Not every wound requires a meaning. Not every loss must justify the way it came.
The morning never makes a promise. It only gives the world another view. Sometimes hope is not an answer. It is choosing what you carry into something new.
The city start without me. Let the traffic slowly rise. I will stay here one more moment, with no perfect plan and no reason to disguise. Morning came without an answer, but I am still here to decide. We live under the same ceiling, pass each other every day. I know the sound of all your footsteps, but not everything you carry on your way.
We should not need a distant city to remember how to fall. We should not wait until the problem makes us notice what the silence slowly calls.
I have seen the kitchen light on long after everybody went to bed. I almost went to get lucky. I almost asked what kept you waking. Chose another ordinary word instead. I thought you wanted space around you, so I learned to keep my questions small.
But sometimes space becomes a habit, and a habit slowly starts to look like walls.
I was never asking you to fix me. I was hoping you would sit with what was true. Sometimes care is not an answer. It is knowing someone stayed inside the room. We should not need a distant city to remember how to talk. We should not wait until the problem makes us notice what the silence slowly calls. Tonight the phones can stay unanswered. Let the unfinished dishes wait. We still live beneath one ceiling. There is time to meet each other face to face.
Nobody saw me close the door before the old mistake walked in. Nobody heard the answer. I decided not to send. No camera caught the morning when I got up anyway. No audience was waiting when I chose a better way. Quiet wins still count, the ones that never make feeling, something I was forced to follow. Learned a difficult evening does not own tomorrow. I kept one promise to myself and kept another after that. Built trust in small decisions no one needed to applaud or understand. Quiet winds still count, the ones that never make a sound. A life can change in private long before the world looks around. I don't need a celebration for becoming more aware. Some victories are simply finding peace and leaving it there.
Rain has been falling since the afternoon. Slow lines moving down the kitchen glass. I had a list of everything that should have happened, but weather never asks permission when it passes. I used to call uncertainty a failure, as though every road should answer to a plan. Now I know the sky can change without a warning, and I can still be steady where I stand. Let the weather move slowly, let the window hold the rain. I don't have to fight the season just because I cannot make it change. Some days are meant for smaller kinds of progress, a message sent, a promise kept, a meal. Not every useful moment looks important. Not every quiet victory is something others see. I made some tea and moved the chair beside the window. Watched the evening cover every roof. There was comfort in admitting I was tired. There was freedom in no longer needing proof. Let the weather move slowly, let the window hold the rain. I don't have to fight the season just because I cannot make it change. Because I cannot make it change. Tomorrow may arrive with different colors. Tonight the rain can finish what it came to say.
Left the watch at home and took the long road. No reason for the night to know my name. Spent too many years performing confidence. Like every quiet moment needed someone else to blame. I have nothing to prove tonight. No room to impress, no crowd to convince. I can lower my voice and still mean every word. I can live without explaining every choice I have lived. Some people only notice when you're winning. They call the silence failure when the room gets still. Roots don't make a sound beneath the surface. Every honest life is built by more than public skill. I have nothing to prove tonight. No room to impress, no crowd to convince. I can lower my voice and still mean every word. I can live without explaining every choice I have lived. Let them measure life in numbers. Let them race against the light. I know what belongs to morning and what can wait until another night.
The room changes shape after everyone leaves. Glasses on the table, coats missing from the chairs. The laughter stays behind for a minute. Then the walls return to hold an ordinary air. I used to fear the sound of my own footsteps, so I kept every evening full and loud. I thought being wanted meant I was protected. Thought loneliness was measured by a crowd. But solitude can be a quiet teacher. When you stop treating silence like a threat, it shows you which emotions need attention and which old conversations you can finally forget. I turned off every screen and opened one small window. Watched the curtain move without a reason to perform. There was nothing in the room I had to manage. Nothing asking me to change the way I formed. I heard my thoughts without believing every sentence. Let them enter, let them pass, and let them go. Some feelings only want to be acknowledged. They do not need to rule the life you know. The room changes shape after everyone leaves, but emptiness and peace are not the same. Tonight I am not hiding in the silence. I am learning how to recognize my name.
I left the watch at home
and took the long road. No reason for the night to know my name. I spent too many years performing confidence, like every quiet moment needed someone else to blame. I have nothing to prove tonight. No room to impress, no crowd to convince. I can lower my voice and still mean every word. I can live without explaining every choice I have lived. Some people only notice when you're winning. They call the silence failure when the room gets still. But roots don't make a sound beneath the surface. And every honest life is built by more than public skill. I stopped announcing every new direction, stopped asking strangers what my peace was worth. The strongest plans I ever made were private. The best parts of my life grew underneath the noise of earth. I have nothing to prove tonight. No room to impress, no crowd to convince. I can lower my voice and still mean every word. I can live without explaining every choice I have lived. Let them measure life in numbers. Let them race against the light. I know what belongs to morning and what can wait until another night. I have nothing to prove tonight. No room to impress, no crowd to convince. I can lower my voice and still mean every word. I can live without explaining every choice I have lived. We drove half a mile without speaking, not angry, just careful with the air. The radio was low enough for thinking, and every empty word was sitting there.
I noticed how your hand stayed near the window. You noticed I was watching every light. We knew the conversation had been waiting, but neither wanted truth to sound like blame tonight. Silence isn't always something broken. Sometimes it is where the honest words begin. We don't have to turn the past into an enemy to admit we are not living where we have been.
I remember when the quiet felt like comfort, when we never had to ask what silence meant. Now I hear the distance in the pauses and the careful way our ordinary evenings end.
I don't think you failed me or deceived me. I don't think I gave you less than what I could. Maybe love can still be real and still be changing. Maybe leaving something gently can be good. Silence isn't always something broken. Sometimes it is where the honest words begin. We don't have to turn the past into an enemy to admit we are not living where we have been. Silence isn't always something broken. Sometimes it is where the honest words begin. We don't have to turn the past into
pressed my hand and said what we both understood. Some goodbyes arrive quietly and still deserve their time.
Silence isn't always something broken. Sometimes it is where the honest words begin. We don't have to turn the past into an enemy to admit we are not living where we have been. We don't have to turn the past into an enemy to admit we are not living where we have been. Gently when somebody else is tired, how to lower every light and let the room become quiet. But I talk to my reflection like it owes me something more. Like the years I spent surviving should have made me less unsure. I have carried every error like a permanent design, held myself to expectations I would never call kind. Maybe strength is not demanding that the heart forget its scars. Maybe strength is knowing healing never travels in a straight line. I'm learning to become soft enough to hear myself, to stop turning every weakness into evidence against myself. I can't grow without pretending every broken part is gone. I can rest without believing I have somehow done it wrong. I don't need another lecture from the voice behind my eyes. I have heard its old conclusions and its carefully dressed lies. It says love must be deserved by never needing any help. But the strongest people I have known were never strong by themselves. Tonight I leave the mirror without asking it to change, without searching every feature for a reason to feel strange. I am more than every moment when I did not know the way. I am still becoming someone I can stand beside each day.
Open at 2 in the morning, cool air moving through the passenger side. I used to think each silence was a warning. Now I let the quiet sit beside me for the ride. The city doesn't ask what I accomplished. It doesn't care how many people know my name. Every building holds 1,000 private stories. Every window hides a different kind of weight. I don't need to solve my whole life tonight. Some questions need the darkness before they meet the light. I can leave a little room for what I still don't know. Not every open road requires somewhere to go. I spent years rehearsing conversations, building answers for a question never asked. Carrying imaginary expectations, trying to outrun the person in my past. Now I breathe before I speak into the silence. Let the truth arrive without forcing it to move. Peace was never something waiting in the distance. It was hiding in the pace I never chose. I don't need to solve my whole life tonight. Some questions need the darkness before they meet the light. I can leave a little room for what I still don't know. Not every open road requires somewhere to go. Solve my whole life tonight. Some questions need the darkness before they meet the light. I can leave a little room for what I still don't know. Not every open road requires somewhere to go. Windows open, city moving slow. Nothing left to prove and nowhere I must go.
The night did not defeat me. It translated what I feared. Put the truth inside the silence till the meaning became clear. Every mile was a question. Every turn made me choose what I carry into morning and what I am ready to lose.
Dawn through the windshield, cold across the glass. Nothing lasts forever, not the good or the bad. I don't need a new life when the morning begins. I can start with one decision and become new within.
I thought healing meant forgetting every difficult year. Now I know it means remembering without living back there. The scar does not command me. The mistake is not my name. I can honor what it taught me without worshiping the pain.
Windshield, cold across the glass. Nothing lasts forever, not the good or the bad. I don't need a new life when the morning begins. I can start with one decision and become new within.
There are people I will thank. There are bridges to repair. There are rooms I have avoided that still need me to care. There are dreams I set down when survival filled my hands. Now the road looks wide enough to reconsider the plans. I am leaving with no promise that the future will be light. Only faith that I can meet it without running from the night. Hope is not a feeling that arrives when trouble ends. It is choosing one more mile when the road begins again.
The mirror after midnight never claps for the show. It remembers every motive that the daylight didn't know. I can dress up a reason, make the wording sound clean. Still the face in the glass knows exactly what I mean. I call envy ambition when another person would. Called avoidance being busy when the hard talk had begun. Call my temper being honest, call my distance being wise. Every weakness finds a title when the ego writes the lines. The mirror doesn't hate me,
It refuses to pretend. It shows where I am wounded and where I also offend. I don't need to feel perfect to be worthy of change. I just need to stop defending every pattern that brings pain. I have judged people harshly for the fears that I share, pointed out their locked windows while refusing my own air. It is easier to lecture than to live what you advise, easier to read a person than to question your disguise. So I wrote down the habits that keep circling back, not to punish my spirit, but to study the track. A flawed name clearly loses some control of the will. What remains in the shadows decides how you feel. Yeah. Doesn't hate me, it refuses to pretend. It shows where I am wounded and where I also offend. I don't need to feel perfect to be worthy of change. I just need to stop defending every pattern that brings pain. Yeah. What's a hearting as the will?
The strongest voice I know still asks if I ate. Still says drive a little slower when the weather looks strange. I keep saying I am busy, I will call when I can. Like time signed a contract to obey all my plans.
Call home before it's late, before another little moment becomes another date. Love rarely asks for much, only proof you are near, only time in your voice that says you still care.
There were nights at the table when the money ran thin. Still they cut every portion so the children could win. I was young, I saw dinner, never noticed the math. Never saw all the worry hidden under a laugh. I have numbers in my phone that once lived down the hall. Now a month can disappear between one call and the next call. We assume those old voices will remain where they were, but the years move in silence while we stay occupied.
Call home before it's late, before another little moment becomes another date. Love rarely asks for much, only proof you are near, only time in your voice that says you still care.
So tonight I let the ringing last until someone spoke. Heard the television low and an old family joke. Nothing major was said, still the whole room felt changed. Sometimes ordinary words put a heart back in place.
breathing. Coffee gone cold, but I found one more reason. Worked all day, then I worked on the plan. A tired body doesn't mean a defeated man. I know progress looks small from the outside view. One email, one sketch, one promise kept true. But a life can be changed by the work no one sees, by the nights you keep building when applause is asleep. Bills on the table, hope in the room. Nothing grew quickly, but something still grew. I am not where I pictured, I am not standing still. There is pride in surviving without selling your bills. Yeah. I learned how to budget my money and pride, how to leave certain wants for a better time life. Not every delay is the death of a goal. Sometimes patience is interest collected by the soul. Quietly, then return to the page. I don't wait for permission to act on my age. The dream isn't magic, it is practice and strain. It is choosing tomorrow when today feels the same. Bills on the table, hope in the room. Nothing grew quickly, but something still grew. I am not where I pictured, I am not standing still. There is pride in surviving without selling your will. Loyalty ain't loud, it is steady and plain. It will tell you the truth without feeding your shame. It protects what you shared when the friendship gets tense. It will question your choices and still be your friend.
I don't need every person in the room to agree. I need people who notice what I refuse to see.
Someone honest enough to put a hand on the wheel when my pride starts driving faster than what is real. Keep the circle honest, keep the doorway small. Not everybody cheering wants to see you stand tall. Give your trust to the ones who remain when it is slow. Real love does not perform, it consistently shows. I have watched easy praise turn to gossip by dawn. Watched a private conversation become someone's song. So I study how they handle another person's name, because one day my story could be treated the same. I return what I ask for, I answer, I show. I don't only call people when I need them to know. Friendship isn't a service or a debt to collect. It is time, truth and presence translated as respect. Keep the circle honest, keep the doorway small. Not everybody cheering wants to see you stand tall. Give your trust to the ones who remain when it is slow. Real love does not perform, it consistently shows. Keep the circle honest, keep the doorway small. Not everybody cheering wants to see you stand tall. Give your trust to the ones who remain when it is slow. Real love does not perform, it consistently shows.
Every word has a shadow when the room turns still. Every choice leaves a mark where the scene are concealed. I was certain in daylight, defensive and proud. Then the truth found a voice when the city got quiet. I blamed all of the pressure, the time and the day, anything but the part where I chose what to say. An excuse can feel warm when accountability is cold, but it never repairs what a careless hand broke. The night keeps receipts for the debts we deny. It remembers the reason beneath every alibi. You can lower the window, you can turn up the sound, but the truth stays beside you until you turn around. So I called without asking forgiveness for free. Said the damage was mine, not what happened to me. I did not add a promise that sounded rehearsed. I just named what I ruined and listened to the hurt. Some apologies open with pride kept sealed. Some arrive far too late to decide how it heals. Being sorry is nothing if the pattern survives. Real regret changes habits, not only the lines. The night keeps receipts for the debts we deny. It remembers the reason beneath every alibi. You can lower the window, you can turn up the sound, stays beside you until you turn around. I can sleep when it lands. I don't need a loud room to believe who I am. Every brick got a name, every step got a cost. I would rather arrive late than get rich and get lost. I have seen people sprint for a seat with no view. Trade the ones who are real for the ones who look new. Build a palace for strangers, leave their own people cold, then discover too late that attention isn't gold. No rush on the way up, let the foundation set. What comes fast can disappear before the paint is dry, yeah. I am building for the years when the cameras are gone. Not a moment of applause that I cannot live on. In order, and my promise is clear. Make decisions for the future, not the pressure of fear. Every season has a pace, every harvest is rain. You can't bully good timing, you can only prepare. I don't envy the image when I know what it hides. There are expensive looking cages with exhausted lives. Give me work with a purpose and a table with trust. Give me something that survives when the spotlight collects dust. No rush on the way up, let the foundation set. What comes fast can disappear before the paint is dry, yeah. I am building for the years when the cameras are gone. Not a moment of applause that I cannot live on.
said the road feels safer when the truth stays low, when the hands face forward and the street lights flow. So I listen without building a defense in my head. Let the silence hold the weight of the things that you said. You were tired of guessing what my quietness meant. I was calling it peace while you called it distance. Two good people can still lose the shape of a bond when they answer old fears instead of what is going on.
Say what you mean before the road runs out. Before silence turns a question into permanent doubt. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to be true. There is room in this car for the real side of you.
I told you I would draw when I'm carrying shame, that I hide in my work when I can't name the pain. You said strength without openness becomes a disguise, and the hardest locked doors are behind someone's eyes. We didn't solve every problem before reaching your street, but the air felt much lighter and the night felt complete. Sometimes healing is simple, not easy or grand. It is saying what is real and letting someone understand.
Stopped explaining why I needed the room. Some people call it cold when you no longer consume. Every problem they carry, every war they create, every promise arriving, 3 apologies late. Peace ain't free, I pay in distance. Closed a few doors and recovered my vision. Lost some familiar voices, found my own underneath. Sometimes leaving is the cost of peace. I don't hate anybody, I just honor my time. I can wish you the best without making it mine. I can love what we were without living back there. I can carry the lesson without carrying despair. The hardest goodbye never needed a fight, just a quiet understanding that the fit wasn't right. No villain in the story, no hero to defend. Only 2 separate roads where one road used to bend. Peace ain't free, I pay in distance. pieces, found my own underneath. I took the long way home to hear my own mind. No crowd in the mirror, no clock I could blame. The city gets honest when the storefronts close. Every window turns black, every secret still glows. I used to chase noise just to feel like I mattered. Built a room full of people, still watched it all scatter. Now I measure my wealth by the peace in my chest, by the calls that I answer and the nights that I rest. Street lights don't judge, they just show what is there. Every mile gets honest when the city goes bare. I don't need every answer before morning arrives. I just need to keep driving with the truth by my side. Some friends love the motion, not the man in the seat. They disappear when the road stopped looking complete. I stopped calling it lost when it cleared up the view. Some doors only close when they're finished with you. I forgave my reflection for the years it looked tired, for confusing attention with the love I required. There is strength in the silence that nobody sees. There is freedom in choosing what no longer brings. Street lights don't judge, they just show what is there. Every mile gets honest when the city goes bare. I don't need every answer before morning arrives. I just need to keep driving with the truth by my side.
I know the day kept asking for a little more than you could give. Another answer, another favor, another reason you should never sit.
You kept your voice steady while the pressure filled the room. Everybody saw you functioning, nobody asked what it was doing to you.
You can set it down tonight, it will still be there at dawn. You don't have to hold the whole world just to prove that you are strong. Leave the keys beside the doorway. Let the unanswered messages
Nothing
gray.
will disappear because you chose to breathe before it became too late.
I know how the mind keeps moving when the body wants to rest. It brings back every conversation and rewrites what you should have said. It takes a small uncertainty and turns it into something wide. But not every thought that visits needs a permanent place inside.
I have done the same thing, carried hours that were already gone. Tried to solve tomorrow before the night had even moved along. I learned that being tired does not mean the heart has failed.
Sometimes strength is simply knowing when the body needs the weight removed. You can set it down tonight, it will still be there at dawn. You don't have to hold the whole world just to prove that you are strong. Leave the keys beside the doorway. Let the unanswered messages gray.
Disappear because you chose to breathe before it
I don't need the answer. I just need somewhere so you let it go, let it go without a reason. When the silence was had to feel without asking it to organize its lines. That I held you, ask you why you are more than what you finished, more than every expectation passing by. Like the piano, keep on moving. Let the shadows cross the wall for a moment, have to carry it all.
You do not have to carry it all.
Fan keeps turning like it knows the way. Same quiet little circle at the ending of the day. I have nowhere I must hurry, no appointment with the night. I can let the room stay simple, I can leave the future light. The fan keeps turning, the shadows move around. Some pieces only rhythm, soft enough to lose its sound. I used to think that resting was another kind of waste. Now I know a tired mind can ruin everything it tries to chase. So I leave the window open, let the warmer air move through. There is nothing here to conquer, there is nothing here to prove. Morning will arrive, whether I prepare or not. Tonight I can be still and let the world forget the clock. Stay soft, do not turn the lights up yet.
There are things the dark remembers that the morning may forget.
I have spent the day becoming what the outside needed most.
Now I only want the silence and a room that holds me close. Let the night stay soft,
Let the
whole world move away. We can leave the doors unopened. We can leave the words unsaid.
You don't need to make me better, I don't need to change your mind. We can sit beside each other without filling every line.
There are days that leave us empty. There are nights that give it back, not through answers or solutions, just by letting nothing ask. Let the night stay soft.
Let the
whole world move away. We can leave the doors unopened. We can leave the words unsaid. Morning waits behind the window. It will find us when it can. For a moment we are nowhere, with no purpose and no plan. Let the night stay soft. Let the final rhythm fade. Nothing here is asking that we become anything today.
Yeah. Let the night stay soft. Do not turn the lights up yet. There are things the dark remembers that the morning may forget. I have spent the day becoming what the outside needed most. Now I only want the silence and a room that holds me close.
Let the night stay soft. Let the whole world move away. We can leave the doors unopened. We can leave the words unsaid.
Better. I don't need to change your mind. We can sit beside each other without filling every line. There are days that leave us empty. There are nights that give it back. Not through answers or solutions, just by letting nothing ask.
The night stay soft. Let the whole world move away. We can leave the doors unopened. We can leave the words unsaid. Morning waits behind the window. It will find us when it can. For a moment we are nowhere, with no purpose and no plan. Let the final rhythm fade. Nothing here is asking that we become